Usage groups in Select is our flexible way of attributing spend to various categories, such as teams, departments, projects, cost centers, or however you want to organize your spend. Let's look at an example. I have an existing usage group set called Tool, which breaks up my spend into categories for BI, ETL, unclassified queries, and storage. This is done by applying flexible filters to each group. Let's create a new usage group from scratch. The first step is to create a usage group set. The usage group set is the top-level category that describes how the usage group will be broken down. You can see I have already created 4 usage group sets: Team, Department, Project, and Tool. Let's create a new usage group from scratch called Cost Center. We can see that so far 100% of the spend is uncategorized, so let's fix that. I'll start with my marketing team. I know my marketing team is the only team who uses the tutorial DB, so I can allocate all spend categories in this database to them. This includes the storage cost, as well as the tasks, dynamic tables, and other workloads that they're running in this database. I'll also include a catch-all for the tutorial DB by including all queries that accessed or modified data in the tutorial DB. I can see that 5% of my total Snowflake spend has been allocated to the marketing cost center. Next, let's allocate all remaining storage costs to the IT team. When allocating storage costs, you could do it by tags or by the name of the database or schema, but I'll just let IT own all of the remaining storage. Note that the marketing team still owns the storage cost for the tutorial DB, which we created in the previous step. Also, this is a good time to mention that the order of the usage groups matter. If I slide IT above marketing, you could see that the percentage owned by IT increases a little bit, as their filter group is now capturing 100% of the storage. If I slide marketing back as the higher order of precedence, these filters get prioritized first. This behaves exactly like a case statement in SQL, where the order of the cases matter. Before we move on to the next group, let's also assign all query pattern workloads to IT, which will encourage them to work with other teams to classify these workloads more accurately. Query patterns in Select, as a reminder, just group similar queries together if that query has not been classified as a specific workload type. Moving on, the sales team will own all costs of all DBT assets marked with the business owner equals sales. The ops team will own both ops and inventory DBT assets. After attempting to spread the cost across these 4 teams, or cost centers, I can see I have quite a bit of uncategorized costs. I can use the Allocate Uncategorized Spend section to see the composition of the uncategorized spend. As I scroll through the Type dropdown, you can see I have a lot of options on how to slice this data. Let's allocate the remaining spend based on role. Let's have IT own the Select User role, and let's create a new group called Engineering to own everything else. We've now created usage groups which cover nearly 100% of our spend. We can use these usage groups throughout Select. For example, on the Workloads page, I can group my chart by usage group. I can also add usage group to the table as well, allowing me to see every workload, what type of workload it was, and who's going to pay for it. I can drill into the uncategorized spend and find the exact workload. Here I can see that Snowflake is charging me for automatic clustering on this table. I could of course go back and allocate this workload to any cost center, maybe the IT cost center. Let's take a look at one more quick example. We can navigate to the Storage page, Tables tab, and add the Usage Groups column to the Data table. Now we can see the cost center for every table in our Snowflake account. Removing a column from the group by will roll this up, so you can create your own custom reporting by usage group. Hopefully you can see that usage groups are very powerful and flexible. Please let us know if you have any questions as you begin exploring this feature.